Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet. Long time no see. Um, all my faults. uh, so the floors are done. Hallelujah. Happy Resurrection Day for all those people that celebrate, or Happy Easter, whatever you call it, or if you don't call it at all, happy day. um, uh, so this is a bitty haul, I'm going to call it, because I only got 2 skeins of yarn of the bitty stripes. I think it's called Pink Lemonade. I got 2 of them. This, let me see what it says here. Pink Lemonade, yeah, it is gorgeous. And you can't tell it from just looking at it, although it is pretty cute. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. It is so much more than it's outside. But it is a 10 ounce, 283 grams, 515 yards, 471 meters. It recommends a 5 millimeter. I think I might be using a 5.5. Hold on. Yeah, I'm using a 5.5, but it recommends a 5 millimeter crochet hook. Oh, and I guess the pattern takes 5 balls, but I'm not doing the pattern. Okay, but anyway, it's called Bitty Stripes, and you can get it at Walmart for $7.48. They keep running out, and then they notified me that it came back in, and I was gonna get it that way, but my husband couldn't get. We've had so much stuff going on, it's unreal. But my husband couldn't get to there. I mean, we had so much stuff to do, so I just went ahead and ordered it on Amazon. I think I paid like $8 a piece, but if you count the time and energy it would have taken to go getting it, it was, 50 cents more per ball. It wasn't all that worth it. And the yarn is awesome. I'm here to tell you. So that skein is huge, right? Feels like one of those pounders. But anyway, it may be, I don't know. But I've been doing the corner to corner crochet. I don't know if you can see it very well. Please excuse my arms. But I've gotten that far with it. It's like the bottom is, let me show you that's the top, but let me show you from the bottom up. It's big enough from side to side right now to be a personal blanket, but I'm making it to be a 2-person, cuddle on the couch blanket. It's going to go on the back of my couch. But look at these colors. I mean, you really can't tell that from just looking at the outside of this. It's so gorgeous. And it's so much more, I think that the camera's making the oranges look more orange, but in person, it's so much more flowery. So pretty. And it's got my friend's favorite colors and my favorite. So my favorite color is orange. There's also like a red orange, which I really like. And my mom's favorite color is purple. And I have a friend that's favorite color is, oh, that's not orange, that's the yellow. That's the yellow, that's the orange. It's hard to tell on camera when I'm looking at the camera. But anyway, my mom's favorite color is purple. I have a friend whose favorite color is pink. I have a friend whose favorite color is yellow. My favorite color is orange. It's awesome. It's a friendship blanket. But anyway, so that is all. This is, I don't know how to get it in the frame, but that is all one ball of yarn. from there to there. I mean, it goes pretty far. I don't know how to tell you how tall that is, but you can see, starts there. That's how tall, if you can tell. But anyway, Bitty Stripes yarn. And so right now it's a medium soft. Like, it's still perfectly fine for my skin. Um, but we all know that with Red Heart, if you wash it with softener, it comes out super soft afterwards. And I mean, so it's a bargain. It is such a bargain. I think it may be just the dyeing process, because you know how some dyes feel stiffer when you dye something, like, material. And then if you wash it, it kind of washes some of that off of there, I think. And the fabric softener, of course, makes it really soft. I've washed something that I made with the roughest yarn, and it came out feeling like Karen Simply Soft, so you could tell that's a huge difference. But anyway, I totally recommend the Bitty Stripes. So this is corner to corner, and I really like how it kind of looks. I want to get this flat enough for you guys to see. It kind of sort of looks like a basket weave almost, like, you know, down and up. It's hard to explain what I mean, but it almost looks like a basket weave. It sort of looks like a waffle stitch, but it's not. The only thing I don't like is when you start out, before you go to see, it looks squared off. Well, shoot, I can't make it look good in the camera for some reason. Oh, maybe because I'm holding it the wrong way. I don't know. It They look pretty square, you know, as you get into it, because you're crocheting on that extra edge, that little edge right there. But when you do the first one, it looks rectangle. And I know it's just that one, right? But it bugs me so bad. I don't know why. But yeah, so you crochet into that, and then all you see is a little granny square. But it couldn't be more gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And I don't know how the other ones are gonna, excuse my fat arms. I don't know how the other ones are gonna turn out. The other Bitty Stripes, because I didn't buy any of those. But I'd say give them a chance, because, I mean, the outsides may look plain. Like, this looked a little plain to me, but I wanted to try it because I saw that it had yellow and orange in it. And then I got all this gorgeous color. And you guys know those blankets that you, do I got something on me? No, I don't. You know those blankets that have the flowers? Where'd my glasses go? Oh, there they are. Those blankets that have the flowers, you fold it up and it's a flower bouquet, but the edges, you open it up, it's a blanket, and the edge is the flowers. I think this yarn would be perfect for that, because you'd have all different colored flowers, as it played itself out. And you'd have, you just do the whatever base color, and then you do the I think they're like popcorn stitches or something that make up the roses or the flowers on the edge. That would be a perfect, because it would be like a basket of flowers, Pretty cool. I'm thinking about doing that. So, um, so, so this last couple weeks was just really hard and crazy, and but I'm doing pretty good. Well, obviously, I got all this done in one day. Um, I the house was terrible. I still don't have everything. You can kind of hear echo in here because I still don't have everything set up to where it's supposed to be. But the day that they came, it was 80 degrees that day, and I had to sit outside because all the stuff. So this house has basically 4 rooms with a bathroom off of the back, and it's set up like a square. So there's 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a kitchen with the bathroom room off the back, where it used to be like a back door, but then they built a spot there and made the bathroom. So it's like a offshoot of the square house. It was built in the 1950s, and it's small. My husband calls it Barbie's house or Grandma's house, you know. But so anyway, so all the stuff from the living room and the kitchen was shoved into the 2 bedrooms, and we barely could make it to our bed to get to bed every night while we were preparing for them to come do the work. Well, they came early, and my cat got out. Kage got out, and he ran away, and I was devastated. I thought we had lost him forever, and I was crying, and my landlord came over right after, because I sat on the porch after I went, and I'm handicapped, so I was using my walker, and I was going all around the yard thinking maybe he's went under something, maybe he's just too scared to come out, and I was calling him, and then I saw a cat from way across the way, and I thought it was him because it was a black cat, and my eyes are bad, so I walked really far over to him till I got up closer and noticed that he had stripes, black stripes, but still he had stripes on him. And I was like, that's not Kage. Kage doesn't have stripes. And then he didn't have Kage's collar, because Kage has a collar that you can scan, and then it'll tell you where his address is and everything. And so he didn't have that collar on. And so I went back to the porch and sat and called, and eventually out of the corner of my eye I saw a little black shadow, and I turned to look, and it was him. And so as fast as I could with my walker, I got down off, because there's a big old long ramp, and I can't just go off the side of the porch because I would break a hip or my legs or something. And so I went down the ramp and around as fast as I could, got him, and brought him back up in the house and threw him in my bedroom really quick, because he was fighting me, because he was frightened. Well, the man came early, and I just cracked the door open just enough to say I have to put my dog up, and I had to say it in Spanish because the man didn't know English, and I only know very little Spanish, so I got out Pero, which I said it right, but anyway, dog, and he knew what I meant, and because his boss told him that I had a dog, but the cat, as I did that, the cat shot out, and got out, and oh man, I was devastated. But I got him in the house, and then the waterworks happened, because I was so relieved that I got him back. I didn't think I would ever get him back, and I was just really, the tension and the stress just hit me, and I just was bawling. Then my landlord shows up. So I'm bawling. He's like, "What's the matter?" And I was like, "My cat got out, and I had to find him, and I thought I lost him forever." And he's like, "Well, is the cat okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but this is just the after effect of that." I said, as I'm bawling, I was like, "I'm fine, really, I'm fine." So it was a mess, and then it was kind of cool at first in the morning, but I had to sit outside, like I said, because both rooms were chock full, and they were working on the kitchen and living room at the same time. And they'd already finished the floor a couple days before in the living room, finished fixing it, but they still had to put down we got this wood look linoleum, excuse me, Did not mean to burp on camera. We got this wood look linoleum, and it's really nice. And it's better because when if I have to use my wheelchair or something, and it's sturdy, and also with the pets, you can clean it if there's an accident or whatever. And but anyway, so I had to sit outside while they were doing that, and I crocheted. I started this blanket. Well, after a while, the shade went away because of the sun, how it moves across the sky. And I got sunburnt, which you can't hardly tell now, but all this here, my nose, my cheeks were red, my arms, which you can't tell. I mean, you might could tell a little bit right here, but I am not usually as tan as what I am. And it looks more in person, but I'm usually pretty pale. I don't have any kind of color whatsoever, and then the top of my head, oh, it hurts. It's sunburnt. I'm gonna have to wear a hat this summer. I just know it. My medicine. I mean, when I was a kid, I tan as brown as a berry, as my aunt would say, which I don't know any brown berries, but that's what she used to say. As brown as a berry. But anyway, so yeah, I got overheated. I was out there from 10 o'clock in the morning till like 4:30 in the evening. They finally finished, and I didn't have access to the bathroom because the floor was gone, till they got it fixed. And I just made sure I didn't drink much that morning. It was all a real hot mess, really. But the guys were really nice, and they kept checking on me, and just was very kind, and they knew it was a sacrifice to be sitting outside, and they felt bad, and so they kept checking on me, and they would talk to me every so often when one of them wasn't busy. But we got to talking about some neat stuff. But anyway, so they finally got it done, thank goodness. And so we have a nice kitchen floor and living room floor. It was getting soft. Well, the house, like I said, was born in the 1950s. And the flooring, my landlord was flipping houses, but then he ended up renting us this one, and then now he rents a couple more. And but anyway, the flooring that he had put in it, and I've been in this house for 10 years. The flooring he had put in it it was manufacturer defect. He didn't know. And he'd helped put it in another person's house, and it got soft there, so he fixed that, and then he's fixed ours, so that's really nice. And I'm going to have to put all my stuff back. I haven't got it all back yet. That's why I'm sitting here and not in my chair. I got to get it all, everything put back where it goes, But I might change a few things, change it up. New floors, new decorations, We might get a new couch. This one's seen better days, and I'm gonna put this on it. But I heard Wayfair days are coming up the 26th to the 28th, so I might check out and see if Wayfair has any good couch. But anyway, so that's about it. So just to round it all up, we're about 20 minutes in. Bitty Stripes Pink Lemonade, awesome. I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's medium soft. It's very squishy. Oh, and one thing I wanted to show you. Center pull. I love Red Heart. But anyway, you see how it's just like the Mandala, or however you want to call it, Mandala Lion Brand watercolor. It's just like that. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's just like that watercolor yarn, where it's just, dyed, and it's it's white and the color that it's supposed to be, like it's been watercolored. It's just like that, and it's soft. I mean, medium soft, but medium soft, still good for adult skin, you know. And if you wash it, fine for younger kids' skin, but it's still good for maybe 5 and up, you know. For a baby, I don't think that I would, unless you washed it in that baby fabric softener. But for a kid 5 and older, it's perfectly fine, I feel, and especially after you wash it. I would love to be sponsored by Red Heart. I love their yarn. I mostly use it in everything. This is my grandmother's scarf. I wore it yesterday. I had on a really pretty dress, and I wore it because I was remembering my grandma on Easter. It's very, very pretty. It's right up my alley. But I put it on just now because I didn't want it to get ruined. I'm going to put it up later, but I'm not wearing it with my t-shirt. Well, I am, but not for, you know, decorative effect right now. I just, so it doesn't get tossed on the floor or anything till I get it put up. But anyway, we had a good time with my sister-in-law. We went out to Cracker Barrel, and I really loved it. And then today we were supposed to go visit my Aunt Becky, but she had some family emergency, and she's fine, but she had to take care of other, you know, not our family, but her family. She had to go to the doctors or the emergency room, but everybody's fine. But still, she was taking care of that, so we didn't get to do my side of the family Easter. But it's okay, because emergencies happen and you got to take care of them, and it's better to, you know, not try to do it all and save your sanity. But anyway, yeah, so this is my first video back where I've got the crafting bug back. So I only bought 2 of these. I'm gonna buy more when I can, but I'm gonna work on this blanket till it gets big enough. So somebody in the comments, if you know if this is the first corner to corner, I mean, I did a little square for a bag, but I don't remember how to make it go decrease back down on the other side once I get it big enough. And so if anybody remembers how to do that, could you tell me? And if not, I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. But and then I've got to get some more yarn to finish it. But it's pretty relaxing because it's kind of mindless. You could just, while you're watching TV, just work on it, and before you know it, I mean, this was one whole skein. I mean, it did a lot too. Like, it's this wide if you watch it. See? It did a lot, and it's pretty long, but still, I want to be for 2 people on the couch. And so me and my husband can snuggle under it. We just had our anniversary, 31 years. Anyway, I wanted to make this for the back of the couch and for when we watch movies. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm still working on the other blanket, the all-in-one granny square, flower power granny square. I have plenty of yarn for that. I just need to get some more bitty stripes for this blanket. And am I working on any other projects? I don't remember. But I do want to do a hexie cardigan soon. I'm looking forward to doing that. But anyway, almost 25 minutes, so I'm going to say, be a little joy bomb in your corner of the world. Share your craft, share your passion, share your joy. And if you can't do anything else while you're walking past somebody, when you're going to do your errands or whatever, and you come across somebody, make sure to give them your best smile, because you never know what that person has been through that day, and your smile can be just what they needed to turn their day around. I know that it works because it's happened to me, and I've had other people talk to me and tell me that somebody's smile just brightened their day and changed their bad day to a good day. So I know it works, and it's free. So be a little joy bomb in your corner of the world, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.